a good way to start with discipleship is to realize that it's going to cost me my time and my own life and my own space. So I'm inviting somebody into my life. I'm saying, hey, walk with me. I'd love to get to know you more. I'd love to walk with you. And so I think it needs to cost me to walk with somebody. It cost Jesus everything when he discipled. So it should cost me. And so that's right from making time in my schedule to call people, to invite them for a coffee, to invite them to my home for a meal, to care about them, to ask them how I can pray for them, to reach out to them constantly. People will not reach out on their own. We'll think, oh, they're probably good. They're not asking me for help. No, they need me to go and to ask them if they need help and to serve. I think it needs to be centered around the Word of God. I think that discipleship is, let's make the Bible and prayer normal and accessible to people. And I mean people who have never walked into a church. They think church isn't for them. They say, I'm not religious. Bring the Bible, the Word of God, and prayer to them. Make it normal and accessible. You know, I have a band. In our mission, we do a lot of creative things to share the gospel. We also use art and music. That's one of the things we do. And I have a band, and we don't play in churches or Christian events and things like that. We go to where the gospel's not preached. We go to the festivals and the clubs where people need to hear the gospel. But I'll go into those places, like, for example, Voodoo Club in Warsaw. I was there a couple of months ago. And you might think, oh, you can't go into a club called Voodoo and preach Jesus. Well, why not? Why not? So we were there. And we're connecting with all the bands and with the club owners and the people because it's what Jesus did. We want to know them. We want to be with them. We're in relationship, so they trust us because we have a relationship. But when I'm on the stage, I'm loud and clear explaining who Jesus is and that they need him and that he's the only one who can answer their loneliness and their lack of purpose. And then I'm saying, okay, now I'm going to end the concert in Voodoo Club in a way you don't usually end a concert in Voodoo Club. I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask God to speak to us right now. And I step down from the stage and I pray and I say, God, would you be here? Would you speak to us? Would you bless people? Would you give them your peace? Would you be close to them? And for many people, it's the first time they're experiencing prayer. And they're like, wow, what is this? What is it I'm feeling? And it's like, well, it should be normal for you. This is the most natural thing to do, to speak to the one who made us. And so we bring prayer into that place. And then we say, hey, you want to meet up here again tomorrow and let's look at the Bible? Have you ever tried reading the Bible? No, I'm not religious. That's fine. This is a Bible study for the non-religious. So they come along and we open the Word and we make the Bible normal for them too. And so suddenly something that seems distant to them, something that they think they have to go and follow a whole set of traditions and rules to get to, is made close to them. I think a healthy discipleship relationship is one that makes the Bible and prayer accessible to people where they are.